feel like this is going to be difficult. Hello, friends. Can I call you friends, or are we just acquaintances? Well, whatever we are, I have an exciting video for you today. In this video, I am going to be going through all of my hair mishaps. So I was scrolling through my Instagram archive looking at the things that people just shouldn't see, and you know what? I thought people need to see these hairstyles. So what we are going to do today is go through the different styles, cuts, colors that I have done to ruin my hair, and we're going to rate them out of 10. Girl, this one wants attention. Isn't that right? Anyway, this is what I'm calling Mistakes Were Made, which is rating all of the different hair mishaps out of 10. First up, we have the mid-length sweep. This was early middle school. Here, let me give you a look-see. This is a picture I never thought I would post on the internet again, because, oh my god, was I so insecure. I think I still have those glasses. Let me go find them. Oh, it wasn't a good look, so, I can't really blame myself, though. Did anyone actually really look good in middle school? No. We're giving this one a 3 out of 10. Alright, next up, this one is what I'm just gonna call breast coverage. It's the grown-out high school freshman year look. It looks like this, and here it is from the back. I don't know if you can see this here, but I took this photo with my iPad, so you can tell where I was at in life. But it was just long. I grew it out because I wanted to be able to cover my breasts if I ever gallivanted naked through the beach. Did I ever do that? No. We are giving this one a 5 out of 10. Next up on our list, we have the first chop. Now, the first chop came between my freshman and sophomore year. It was summer, and I was dying of heat exhaustion. My neck was sweating, and I was begging for a change. I wanted to show off my gay little self and have a nice short haircut. So, after much pleading with my stepmother, she took me to one of her salons, and I told the stylist to do whatever she wanted so long as it was short. Boy, was that a mistake. Here we have the chop. It was short in the back and long in the front, and I absolutely hated it. It made me feel really stupid and very lopsided. We are giving this one a 2 out of 10. It was not cute. It's not, it was terrible. What came next was my junior year. I had grown it out by this time. Here it is just grown out again, me looking like a frat boy, etc., etc. It was about the same length as it had been before, and so it was kind of boring, and I would give this one a 5 out of 10. Not good, not bad, just medium. So after that, it was my senior year, and I was like, you know what? I need a change. So when my grandmother scheduled my appointment for my prom, that's right, my prom, I said, I am going to get bangs. Bangs. There they are, darling. Bangs. Long hair and bangs. And frankly, I thought it was pretty cute, you know. A little versatile look. You could take the hair, put it back. What? I didn't need to put this third picture in order to express what the bangs looked like? You're right. 6 out of 10. After I graduated high school and got into college, I was just vibing. I was living my best life, and I was like, you know what? I'm a freshman, and I look too much like every other girl here. I need to be different because I'm a special snowflake, and I am going to cut my hair short again. I did this myself. I chopped it to my chin. I think I did a decent job, and it was pretty cute. We'll call it a 6 out of 10. Of course. Then COVID hit, and I got antsy. I was sitting in my dorm, I was lonely, and I was depressed. And I needed my hair color to match the way I felt. And so it went blue. It went so blue, and it was cute, and I loved it, and I felt so edgy, and I took a bunch of Instagram selfies, and it faded, and it was less cute, and it was less edgy, and I looked like, I don't know, Lake Michigan. After the color faded, I just sort of looked, and so for the duration of the time that it was vibrant, which was about a week, it was an 8 out of 10. So then I went home. I left the dorms where I had currently been residing, and I went back to my good old hometown of Highland, Indiana, and I had an audition for Heathers the Musical, and so I went back to black. It was basic, it was boring, it was just like every other hair I'd had. But it was the first time that I had dyed my hair black. The thing about having my hair black was it made me feel a little bit more Latina, made me look a little bit more like my mother, and so I would say that it was an 8 out of 10. Of course, good things can't last, can they? Not when you're me. Not when you're bored and depressed in the middle of the pandemic. So, the COVID cut. The COVID cut happened about 2 days after that previous photo was taken. I had sat in my bathroom and decided I'm going to chop my own hair off. I'm having an existential crisis. I denied having said existential crisis, but I was having a crisis nonetheless. It looked like I had a coconut on my head. Isn't it great? Isn't it just darling to have a coconut on your head? It looks like someone placed a bowl on my head and just chopped. But I didn't even do that. I just eyeballed it. Also, photo creds to my ex. He couldn't get one non-blurry photo. Anyway, this is obviously a 1 out of 10. Following this disaster, I needed to get it fixed. And so this fixing the COVID cut happened college freshman summer after that fiasco. And I went and I got it fixed up. And frankly, it was adorable. I loved it. I looked hot, if I do say so myself. And you know what? I would say 9 out of 10. I have this habit of ruining things. Just specifically things in my own life. Let me give you some context. So all of my friends, my sophomore year, decided that they were going to go red. And I was like, that sounds fun. Introducing the Carrot Top. I did this myself. Others did this in a salon, and they obviously ended up with a better product. This is a box dye, just like every other time I've dyed my hair, and it did not go well. I looked like an exploding tomato or something. Not a vibe. Not a vibe. It's in fact a 4 out of 10. So what did I do to rectify this? Black again! Butch in black, baby! And I mean butch. I took the sides short. I wanted to look that edgy, butchy look. I was fresh single, and I wanted my hair to look as gay as I felt. I wanted my Tinder profile to look hot, and I took these photos. Of course, I also had to take headshots because I am an actor and pretend that my hair was longer than it was so that I would not get just butchy roles. So this is me pretending that my hair is longer than it is. So I put 9 out of 10 for this one, and I would agree for the first half of the pictures, but for these, it knocks it down at least to an 8 in my opinion now that I'm looking back. So as my hair started growing back, I got bored again because I always get bored, and I decided it was Blue Raspberry Part 2, baby, Electric Boogaloo. Mind you, this was literally in the same month, almost the same day that I had gone blue the year before. This is the blue look Frankly, I did a much better job this time. I used a different product. I don't know what that product was, but I used a different product, and frankly, I think it looked good. This is a photo shoot that I was in where I played Hesperus, the Greek god, and overall, I felt fabulous. I will give this one a 9 out of 10. Of course, like all bright pigments do, it faded, and so I went back to black. Now, my hair, my junior year, started growing out. It was no longer just like, there's fireworks going on outside. So anyway, my hair was black again, it was growing out, it was just sort of this medium length, and I was in a show, and it worked for what I needed it to be. This is me in drag makeup, and I looked pretty good. And, yeah, I would say because it served the purpose of a grown-out haircut and looked good, it's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. And now, I give you the grown-out undercut. This is what we are working with, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. This is the cut. Grown out. Look at how brown it is now. Here we have a headshot, a selfie. Basically, I can't rate this one yet because I have not yet grown out of it, and this is what we're stuck with. So if you'd like to rate it, go right ahead, but I will not insult myself by rating the hair that I currently have. Frankly, it's alright. I'm hoping to grow it out a little bit more and then give myself a shag. I would love a shag.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
So, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you thought it was as fun as I did. If you like this type of stuff where we're doing like PowerPoints, I think that it'd be fun to keep doing it, so let me know in the comments if you think it's also fun. Alright, that's all I've got. Bye.